Hello and welcome to the Hespect MMA podcast, where we cover MMA's hottest headlines, fight card bouts, fighter drama, discuss fight predictions, media giants, and basically all things MMA related. Made by fans, for the fans. This is your host, Hespectful Keith, and I'd love for you to come and join me here, often visited by special guest and best friend of mine, codenamed Throb Lowe, as we share our memories, takes, and opinions on the frequently changing landscape that is MMA. Now, without further ado, let's MMA and chill. Alright, hello?
Yeah, you're there. Now it sounds much better.
Okay, fuck it, I'm not moving anything anymore.
Yeah, just don't touch it. Don't touch anything.
I wonder if this laptop's starting to die on me. Oh my god, here we go.
Shit.
Anyways, fuck. Let's jump right into it just because fuck all that shit. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It is. Oh, fuck. It's already March, eh? Wow.
Yeah.
Time's just flying.
Damn.
The hell, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, isn't it still February? Guess not.
No, man, when you spend every day inside, you're just doing the same thing, going through the motions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, especially waiting for my kid to come out the hospital there.
Yeah, that's a big thing, right? Every day's just taking that much longer in your head.
Yeah. Hopefully this weekend, they said. We'll see.
Oh, is that how close it's getting?
Yeah. Like he's been doing good. They said that like all the tests that a premature baby needs to pass, he's passing them. So.
Oh, that's good, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, it is March the 2nd. March the 2nd. Hespect MMA. Hespectful Keith and Throb Lowe here. We're going to be going over the Rozenstruik / Gane card. Is it Gane or Gane?
I don't know. I've heard Gane. I was just going to call him Cyril.
Cyril. Yeah. Go with that. Yeah, but before we go over that card, obviously we'll shout out our underdog of the week, Alexis Davis, who defeated Sabina Mazo. She was a 170 underdog. You remember
that's a pretty
Alexis?
close card, top to bottom.
Yeah, you remember Alexis Davis? She's our fellow Canadian, fought Rousey.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a fast one, but she's good. But yeah, I'll insert her underdog of the week feature right here. Hespect MMA's underdog of the week goes out to Alexis Davis. Her Instagram is @AlexisDavisMMA. Alexis Davis is a fighter's fighter, one of the most recognizable pioneers of women's MMA. As she is a fellow Canuck, there's definitely many moments watching her where it was about just supporting one of your own. I was personally ride or die on the night she attempted to take gold away from the most dominant champion during that time, Ronda Rousey. A former defending champion of an older promotion known as Wolfwomen, Alexis Davis achieved Bantamweight Championship gold in October of 2009 and would go on to defend it twice before moving on into Strikeforce, Invicta, and finally the UFC. Fun fact about Alexis Davis. The grizzled vet owns a second-round TKO victory over touted GOAT Amanda Nunes back in Strikeforce 2011. Never doubt the savvy of an experienced fighter like Alexis Davis. She always comes to scrap. A big congratulations to you, Alexis. Also, there is a gigantic congratulations for our honorable mention, Pedro Munoz, who now made it 1-1 against Jimmy Rivera in their rematch. He was a +130 underdog. So yeah, an underdog on the prelims got over a main card underdog this week.
Yeah, relatively small card this week or last week.
Yeah, there was a couple fallouts. I think.
Yeah, Angela Hill.
Yeah, and then Alex Oliveira.
Yeah, that was another one. Those would have been two big names on the card.
Yeah, those would have been scrapped too. Oh yeah. I think Angela might be on. Did they move them to the pay-per-view or to the card after?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the card after, but yeah, COVID tests, right? I think that's what it was.
Yeah, something on Yoder's side.
Yeah. At
Yeah,
least it's just a 2-3 week pushback instead of cancellation altogether.
yeah, yeah. They still get to fight each other. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I love seeing Angela Hill. Anytime her name's on the card, I'm always game.
Yeah, and she be she's so funny on Instagram, man. You see that thing I shared in my story where she's like, the weight cut booty isn't as sad as it used to be.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. She's awesome.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Those fighters get great rep from having a funny Instagram page.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like those ones. Um, we'll also do a finisher shout out to Ronnie the Heat Lawrence, who beat Vince the Anomaly Cachera by TKO in the third round. Did you get to see that guy?
No, I kind of just caught the main card.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I went back and because I saw there was a finish there, and yeah, man, that guy very dominant performance. He's also from Dana White's Contender Series.
Yeah, that's a lot of the younger talent coming up these days are coming out of that show.
Yeah, man, and yeah, this guy definite prospect. I don't think it's too early to say, even though he's just coming in. He just he dominated Vince. Had no space for adjustment, man. And there's this sequence in the third round. It was like super orgasmic, bro. Like
Oh shit.
Michael Bisping and them, they're like, oh,
Yeah, man, I gotta say the combination of Felder and Bisbing
yeah,
doing commentary together, it's hilarious.
yeah,
At one
man,
point, I think Bisbing said "Stay classy, San Diego,"
yeah.
because they were referencing Ron Burgundy. that's that's
Yeah,
absolutely
Bisping's awesome.
hilarious.
He's always
Yeah,
cracking jokes, man. He's awesome. Fuck yeah. But yeah, what the sequence was, it was like Vince came in with a low kick, and it completely took out. Oh wait, Ronnie came in with a low kick, and then Vince totally like just got his legs out from under him, and then he took his back and like suplexed him, and then after that he kind of just like smashed him on top position. You should check
oh
out the fight.
damn,
Anybody listen to this? Check out that fight. It was
yeah,
real good. He was very humble in his post-fight press conference too. Paul Felder was trying to like tell him, yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Enjoy your success, because he was like saying, I know I can fight better than that. And he was
yeah.
like,
I mean,
no, man, I'm not like that. And it was kind of awkward.
yeah. I mean, I kind of read the recap, but it seems like he pretty much wrestled the hell out of him.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, really good
Yeah, I
on
mean,
him.
you get a big win. I mean, it's hard to tell nowadays, considering a lot of fans and Dana White specifically wants you to stand up and just throw hands, right?
Yeah. Doesn't like that dominant wrestling stuff.
No,
So that's might be the most un-American thing about
yeah, Americans and wrestling, they go hand in hand, man.
him. Yeah. But yeah, man, pretty excited to see more of Ronnie Lawrence. All the best to him. Yeah, just enjoy your success, bro. Don't make it awkward.
Don't make it awkward.
Yeah. Because Felder was just like, after he's like, no, man, I'm not satisfied. I know I can do better than that. I'm just like that.
Yeah.
Felder was all like, all right.
All right. Let's move on. Next statement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's definitely move on to the results of our fight predictions. So one of the first ones we visited was Thiago Moises, who defeated Alexander Hernandez. So you saw something I didn't. The low kicks still reign supreme. That's what I saw.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the fights I liked. Probably one of the better fights on the card. I mean,
Yeah.
Thiago Moises, he was just more effective, right? Everything he threw, his counters were better.
Really
And
kind
like
of good striker.
yeah, the first round, I mean, just about everything Hernandez threw was either blocked or dodged, right? He did land some shots, but the big ones were the ones that Moises was throwing.
Yeah, exactly. He is. I mean, last outing he seemed like a brawler, but this time he was like a lot more technical.
Yeah, he definitely watched every strike come in, right? He was waiting for the counters. He was timing them right. His guard was really good.
Yeah, good level of defensive striking.
Yeah,
And he kept Alexander from finding his balance with the low kicks, right? Always disrupted him from finding his rhythm when he's trying to like set his feet and stuff. That
yeah,
was pretty
exactly.
good.
They were talking about those calf kicks all night.
Yeah,
Bisping and Felder, they kept cracking jokes and bringing up how much it sucks and how one was too many.
yeah, man, that's hilarious. They're
They,
seriously highlighting them nowadays.
yeah, it's a definite, major point, right? It's super effective.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't have an answer to it, it's just you'll get messed up real fast. Like first
Yeah,
round, I
just
remember
a
that
few of
thing
them.
you tagged me in where the guy got his shin broken or something.
Yeah, he got like fractured, and then him stumbling
Oh,
and putting his weight down on it was what snapped it.
yeah, man, cringing, man.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
I've
just that's a
I haven't
highlight.
seen anything that bad since
See, that's like when I that's when I first heard about Chris the Crippler leaving, I thought he was the type of guy that just broke people's bones, you know?
Yeah. Turns out it's a lot harder than
Yeah,
than
yeah,
movies make it seem.
exactly. Not to say he didn't cripple anyone, man. That guy's got heavy hands.
Yeah, I mean, usually people punch so hard their hands are what breaks.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, you liked his performance.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was really good.
What do you think's next for this guy? He did say himself that he's ready to fight Ally Quinta at number 13 there.
Oh
Also
yeah.
said that he pairs up stylistically well against Brad Riddell, who's going to be fighting Gregor Gillespie. I don't know. How do you like what are you saying there? Tiago.
Uh Diego, I think he definitely deserves, a ranked name, a
Yeah,
ranked opponent.
definitely.
Yeah, he's got a three streak. He's been around for a little bit now,
Hmm.
right? A couple of years, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think if he wants Iaquinta, that would work. I think Gillespie would work too. Who is Gillespie fighting?
So Gillespie's fighting a Brad Riddell, but he said he wants Brad Riddell if he beats Gillespie. I don't know if he likes the matchup with Gregor. Who knows?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the winner of that fight there will probably end up at 15 on the rank board, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, if he's not super high on specifically fighting the other guy, then I figure the winner of that makes sense.
Mm.
Iaquinta would be a much higher profile opponent.
Yeah, freaking. Yeah, I like the Al fight and Gregor. Keeping a close eye on that guy. He got that loss to Kevin Lee, and I think he bounced back recently. But yeah, a lot of people are high up on that guy. I'm still waking up to it. But
Yeah,
yeah, Al's a
the
more
same.
established name. I think that's a super good stylistic battle because those guys both like to scrap. So
Yeah, yeah, that would definitely be a stand-up battle. They're both very good counter strikers.
mhm.
So I don't know how much volume there would be, but the ones that land would land big, it seems.
We'll have to see if Al's down to stop selling houses for a little bit, entertain this
Yeah.
bout. He has to leave Iaquinta real estate.
Yeah. Just for like 4 months, man. Maybe five.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Good luck to him. And then after
Yeah.
that, we did our Alex Caceres, who defeated Kevin Kroom, unanimous decision. Yeah, you said it'd be a decision, but you almost got that sub in the second, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
Almost.
this is it. Yeah, yeah. I was getting spicy on that one.
Yeah. Did you say second submission?
Second round
Submission?
submission, yeah. So
Oh,
he almost
yeah,
got
so
him in that
close.
triangle. Yeah, I got real excited. But he let it go. What do you think happened there? A lot of them were kind of wondering, the commentators.
I
What was
don't
up with
know.
that? I think he's just like he didn't want his legs to get tired, maybe. But it seemed like he
Yeah,
was getting
maybe there was just some kind of positional thing, or I don't know. Maybe he just decided maybe don't gas yourself. Maybe it's not quite there.
Yeah, I don't know if it was anything was mentioned in the post-fight interview, but yeah, worth looking into, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Four
yeah,
fight win streak though.
yeah, 4 fight run streak.
5 of 6. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, what do you think, Easy? Is it time to break into the rankings himself?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Yeah, and that's at featherweight. So, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's quickly becoming the new lightweight.
Yeah. Edson Barbosa recently got paired up with Shane Burgos. I saw just a while ago.
Yeah, same
That's
here.
gonna be a fire fight, man.
Yeah.
Burgos, that guy's a freaking dog, and Barbosa, he's always bringing the heat.
Yeah, if you're gonna stand with him, he can definitely keep his range, and you never know what's coming at you.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking low 15, they got Bryce Mitchell there and Movzar Evloev. I don't know if Caceres would like to try and go fight ground with Bryce Mitchell. And I'm a little green on Evloev there. I do remember the name coming up a couple cards ago, but
Yeah,
I
same
think he
here.
won his bout. Yeah, I think he took that 15 position from someone. Can't recall now.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely recognize the name. We talked about him recently.
Yeah. But props to Kroom. That guy just kept coming.
Oh, I just looked at it. That's the guy who beat Nick Lentz January.
Oh, he retired him, right?
Yeah,
Oh, snap. Yeah, that was a good
that would
showing.
be a good one because he got a definite name boost. Evloev from
Yeah.
his fight with Nick Lentz.
Pioneer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would entertain that. Let's
yeah,
see
that'd
if
be a
the
good one.
UFC does. I mean, at this point, even though he's still young, he's a veteran. Alex Caceres
Yeah,
came in just a little boy, and here he
he was
is.
like 2021 when he joined, and now he's 11-year veteran.
Yeah, man.
I think more than that, maybe.
Yeah, let him break in there, Dana. Come on, Uncle Dana.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
about time.
props to Kroom. Yeah, good show of willpower. God, he got rocked in that third round.
Yeah, a few times in a row.
Yeah, just kept coming, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Leland's
American
strategy.
zombie. But yeah, Caceres edged it out comfortably. Unanimous decision. Good call.
Yeah. Speaking of Chris Lieben, quick. I told my brother that he had a bare knuckle fight upcoming, and his
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
just went super wide, and he's like, "Wait, I haven't heard that name in years."
Oh, bro, he's been fighting.
Yeah, I know. That's
You
just the
should
first
search
time I
it up,
mentioned
man.
it to him.
Yeah, man. Oh,
That's hilarious.
he's so much heavily tattooed from maybe what he remembers, man. He's
Yeah,
got inked up, man. He got inked the
yeah.
hell up.
I remember rewatching not long ago a lot of the footage from way back in what was it, the first Tough?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Lieben was on that one, right?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so. With
yeah,
Forrest Griffin. Oh no,
yeah,
Randy Kotorin.
yeah,
I forgot. But yeah, one of the first toughs. He was one of the last ones out, right? Diego's the only one left.
yeah.
Yeah, good shit, man.
Damn, I think Diego's still going. I
I
think
know,
what
right?
what did he say his last fight?
Yeah, I think the next one is his last one. Yeah, so they're trying to figure it out for him. Give him a good fight.
Yeah,
Yeah. But back to the card. Moving on up. Another W for you, another L for me. Oh wait, did you? No, we both picked Rivera, right?
yeah. I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
did.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it would be
So
a second round knockout. I thought.
yeah. I thought it'd be UD, but Munoz, man, definitely proved to be the more improved fighter since their last fight, right? Calf
Yeah.
kicks and nut shots all night. They
Man,
kicked him in the balls like 2 or 3 times.
yeah. It's not as bad as what was it, Struve and Big Country or something?
Yeah,
No,
Struve has a lot of fouls.
Struve and Mitrione? I can't remember.
Oh. Well, I
No,
know.
it was Struve and Ben Rothwell, I think. Pretty sure that one. Where he
What did he do?
he got kicked 3 times in
Oh,
in the cup. And by the last one, it was just like, what is even going on here? This
yeah,
has to be on purpose. You're trying to DQ him
that's
or
hilarious.
something, right? And
So
it
was he
literally
the one
came.
getting kicked in the nuts?
Struve was the one getting kicked.
Oh, okay, poor guy.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm pretty sure it's Ben Rothwell, but if I'm mistaken on that, my bad. But yeah, it was by the time it was literally to the point where no one would judge Stefan Struve in any way if he walked away and said he couldn't continue after the third one. But Struve being who Struve is, he warriored through it and ended up getting finished shortly after.
God damn it.
Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me who it was. I'll have to look it up.
Definitely someone who could reach the nutsack, because that's high up there, man. It's like a church bell.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. But yeah, man. Sad for King Leonidas, Jimmy Rivera.
Yeah.
Just not able to find his range with Pedro, man. Munoz he looks super sharp. Just chipped away at Rivera with those leg kicks. I can't believe he even lasted 3 rounds.
Yeah,
Props
I mean,
to Rivera.
those low kicks are the new big thing.
Yeah, everyone's getting it, man. Not a good time to be a fighter.
Yeah, I know. You could be looking at 6-month layoff or more every single time you fight now.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, Munoz's defense was just on point, right? Good footwork.
Yeah.
Controlled the pacing
Got
inside
everything.
stage.
Yeah.
Like Rivera did have his moments. He hit Munoz with some huge shots. But his chin, man. Munoz. Nothing's rocking him.
No, man. I don't know. He's got one of those inhuman chins, man. It's one of those things.
Great chin for 135, man. Just taking it, man.
Big turnaround, right? Proving he's not on the downswing or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Sterling and Edgar are both right now at the top of the board, right? Maybe Sterling technically, Edgar, he's more of, an all-time great.
Mm-hmm. And he did have that split decision loss, I think, to Edgar. He rocked Edgar too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Back-to-back losses, really good fight to come back to. Good performance.
Yeah, it looked really good, man. So now they're both 1-1. I'm devastated to see Rivera lose, but he'll come back, hopefully. Yeah, those leg kicks just compromised him. Maybe the nut shots, too.
Yeah, that's always a factor.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do you think is next for Munoz? Maybe Frankie might entertain a rematch if he's still feeling like it could keep going. Rise is always is on the downslide. I think Aldo and Cody have been barking back and forth.
Yeah, I was about to say Jose Aldo might be a good fit for him. I think
that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, what's the best possible fight we could make here? Jose Aldo's committed to the 135.
Yeah.
The belt and Sterling are tied up. Sandhagen, I think he just came off a fight with who was it? Marlon Moraes? No, that was Edgar. Sorry.
Yeah. Sandhagen need
yeah, I just remembered as I said Sandhagen out loud, I got like flashbacks of what happened.
Holy fuck, I was about to drink my water.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, if Cody Garbrandt is a big comeback fight. I think either him, Aldo, I'd be happy to see Munoz fight either one.
It's crazy to see Cody Garbrandt sitting where he is after losing to Munoz, but knocking out Rafael Assunção. You think he would be where Munoz is right now, but
I'd like to see Assunção fight Munoz. I don't think they've fought before.
Oh, that would be nice. Assunção, man, he's a freaking smart ass fighter. Just
he definitely
finds a way to win. I think that would be a really good one.
I really like Assunção.
Yeah. As for Rivera, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go back down there. Maybe the winner or loser of Song and Dong and
we were just talking about it recently, right?
Yeah, I think they're on the next card.
The next one, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll get to that. That's all good. Moving on from those. Good luck to Pedro. Good performance. We'll see what's next for him. After that, we start our dialogue with Montana De La Rosa versus Mayra Silva. It is a very hard dialogue because it was a majority draw. Yeah, man. What'd you think of the match?
I didn't catch this one.
Oh, okay. Well, if I could just say, I did not realize how big Mayra was for the division.
Oh,
I
really?
think she definitely looks like a bandweight that cuts down.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is I guess a flyweight.
yeah, women's flyweight 125.
Okay.
So I we on the IG polls we both picked Montana De La Rosa, but I feel like Mayra would have won in the first round. She was getting taken down, but did a really blatant fence grab, and they deducted a point. And they fought each other. Mayra won most of the exchanges all throughout 3 rounds. But yeah, I think she probably would have gotten the decision if not for that fence grab.
Yeah, usually a draw. It comes from a deduction of some kind. Is very often, right?
Really unfortunate for her. She was doing really good too. Question is, will think the UFC will just pair them up again? See if Montana De La Rosa wants to go through that again.
I don't know.
It was a hard fight for her, man. She was getting beat up, trying to wrestle Mayra out, but yeah, she was just powerful for the division.
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't see the fight, but based on what you're saying, it's difficult to to argue a rematch. If one
Okay.
person feels like they won, they might call for it.
Yeah,
But
we'll
then
have
you don't know what the other fighters saw, right? Maybe they
yeah,
feel like them and their camp have a new plan.
yeah. I'm thinking now, off of what you're saying, yeah, probably Montana De La Rosa. It's on her, right? Does she feel like she won?
Yeah. Like, can you do it again, kind of thing?
Yeah, we'll see if she wants it back. See if they run it back.
Yeah.
hmm and then after that, the co-main event. God damn. So yeah, there was a lot of people. I didn't think. Honestly, I thought Magomed would be a bigger favorite rather than Nikita being like a really big underdog. But there were some people behind him. You supported him, right? Magomed. Nikita Krylov or
Yeah,
Krylov.
yeah. I thought his striking would get it done. He looked good in the first round,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Ankalev, when in the second round came out, he was just clean countering everything almost.
It was a super technical fight, right?
Yeah, yeah. Very a lot of between round adjustments, right?
Yeah, the first round definitely Krylov. I think everybody agreed because he had
Yeah,
like super good movement. He was he kept Magomed kind of guessing. Like I'm going this way. Now I'm gonna hit
yeah.
you with this. Now I'm gonna go that way. Oh, can't hit me with this. I'll hit you with this.
He definitely had the more creative striking, more volume, more variation.
hmm One thing I noticed was Ankalaev kept throwing that right check hook, and like Krylov was just blocking it for most of the night. I don't know why I kept trying it. Should have
Yeah,
tried to get around it or something. Not that I'm an expert, just something I noticed.
yeah.
But
You should call yourself a casual expert. That way,
casual
that
expert.
way you can argue it but still take the title.
But yeah, Magomed, his takedowns in the second round, right? Kept
Yeah,
position, then did some elbows. I think he just realized that I'll have to do this because he moves so much. I gotta grapple him.
yeah, yeah. That was more than likely the decision.
Yeah. So he came out with that intelligent game plan third round, right? Went back for the takedown and just grinded Krylov out. It was grueling was the word for the battle.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. In the second round too, right when around the time when they first started getting to the ground, Krylov seems like he expended a lot of energy with this one big push he was expecting to,
get at him.
power the position through.
Yeah. Some
Yeah, and I
awesome
think
Derek
that,
Lewis shit.
yeah, you can't just stand up.
Uh, unless you're Derek Lewis.
Yeah, basically.
Uh, but I really loved Krylov's movement during the fight. It was a good
Yeah,
approach to take against Magomed. Magomed's really like fundamentals and stuff, like very
yeah,
you know, straight kickboxing stuff. But yeah, he has that wrestling to fall on. So
Yeah,
Good
he
on
definitely did that.
him. Good stuff. Good job, Magomed. What do you think is next for him, though?
I'm not sure. He's in a good spot. I mean, he's definitely in a good spot. I think anyone in the top 10 is worthwhile. Probably closer to the top 5, considering I think he was ranked and then he just moved up the position, right? Because he's 7
Mhm,
now.
mhm.
So, he's just making his way up there. As far as a particular name, I think
No,
Smith is signed on to fight.
Anthony Smith.
Yeah, Anthony Smith. He's already got a fight. Alexander Rakic. I hope
I
I'm
think.
saying that right.
Yeah, I think he's fighting on the card coming up.
Yeah,
Actually.
Dominic Reyes, was it?
Oh, Dominic Reyes. I don't think he's doing anything. Or is
Oh,
he
I thought
fighting Smith?
I thought that's who was fighting.
Smith?
Damn. There's these divisions are getting so deep. It's hard to keep
Yeah, yeah,
track. I'm pretty sure both of them are already signed to fight, though.
yeah. So well, he's just gonna have to wait for some pieces to move around,
Yeah,
probably.
he's got some time, right? He just came off his fight this week.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big string of high profile cards with title fight implications, things like that.
Yeah, and
No shortage of movements in the rankings.
you still have Glover, who's pissed off about is he getting the title shot before him?
Oh yeah,
He's waiting
definitely.
around too. So coming off that huge win off Santos. Santos, he's fighting. Yeah, I think that's who he's fighting, right? Rakic. Yeah, I think that's who's fighting. We'll go
Oh
over
yeah,
that fight soon. Yeah. So who knows? Dominic Reyes, maybe. If Smith is busy, there's that pro Jazga guy.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
was thinking that was probably a good one.
yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I mean, even though Ozdemir and Walker aren't exactly higher than him on the board, they do
Hmm.
have a lot of name value lately.
Yeah, especially Volkan, man. He came out of
Yeah,
nowhere with all that got no time shtick.
yeah, 3, 4 fights in his first year. One of them a title fight.
Yeah. And that was a long time ago. Pun intended. All due respect.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'd like to see him maybe fight Ozdemir or Walker.
yeah. I don't like based off his performance against um
Krylov.
Krylov there. Yeah, probably not in top 5 stuff yet, but yeah, definitely dip your toes up there. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Hmm. Okay, so moving on from that, the freaking main event of the evening. Very well, a lot of different opinions on this one. Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Cyril Gane. Um, definitely that heavyweights. You're always gonna have your butt cheeks clenched when there's heavyweights fighting,
Yeah,
but not too much clenching for this one. Just great technicality shown by Cyril Gane, right? Had a
yeah,
good
he
takedown.
definitely did what he needed, right?
Mm-hmm. And some people, or at least Dana White, the most notable person is he's like he just did what he had to do to win. It wasn't the most exciting thing. He just did it, and that's the end of the story. But yeah, no, it was good. It was a master class
Yeah,
by
I mean,
Gunner.
he definitely. I mean, the swings that Rozenstruik was trying to throw were, meant to knock him out. But I mean, I don't. I'm not even sure he landed clean the entire fight.
No, I don't think so. I think a lot of them were blocked by Cyril.
Yeah, blocked or dodged, and yeah, I mean, it was literally just there's this much range, and I got to keep you at this far away, right? And he managed to do it the entire fight.
Yeah, just
Be
straight up
inside or
ahead.
outside of that range, and a highlight reel fight or anything, fight of the year. But 5 fights in the UFC, 5 wins. That's pretty good. I think it's hard to argue that he gets a higher profile name next.
Hell yeah. And you know what? The guy that I kind of follow, Tanner Bozer, the bulldozer, fellow Canadian. He came to Cyril Gaines' defense, and that was really cool. He was just saying like, you guys always want these guys to like throw down, but like this guy's doing what he had to do to win, and he did it in a very dominant fashion, very technical fashion. Like, why
Yeah.
should he put his health on the line to try and get your satisfaction for 25 minutes? You know?
Yeah. I mean, very similar to what Curtis Blades was saying.
Mm.
I'm not going to risk, my or my win bonus or whatever it was just to bang with these guys so the fans can see blood kind of thing.
Yeah.
Paraphrasing, obviously, but it makes sense. You
Mhm.
win, you advance in the rankings, you get higher profile fights, you make more money, you get closer to the title. It's just unfortunate that the business is catered towards entertainment, and you may have to win an extra fight or two.
Yeah, that's the hard part, especially for
Yeah,
the guys on like heavy streaks, like
especially in the
Oliveira.
heavyweight division, especially like there's no telling what's going to happen at any second, and
Yeah.
especially against a guy like Rozenstruik, you managed to go 25 minutes fighting the perfect fight. That's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, that is impressive. Because like they I believe Anik mentioned it, or one of the commentators. They're at the same camp with Nunes with Rozenstruik, and
Oh
their
yeah,
camp kind of like focuses on capitalizing on mistakes. So he basically Cyril made no mistakes for
yeah,
25 whole minutes with
yeah.
a guy that has like near 100 knockouts in his
Yo,
pro record, kickboxing and MMA. Man,
yeah. I
this
mean,
man has deaded 76 people. And yeah, man, getting what Gane did was just it was beautiful to watch. I don't know how anyone could say that wasn't exciting. That was crazy, like dominant.
great performance by Cyril. He's
So
already top 5 in the rankings right now. He's just broke it, top 4.
yeah, and he
And
was
I mean,
saying his whole career seemed like a movie because he's had so little fights, and here he is. Now he's number 4 in
yeah,
the world in the UFC.
exactly. I mean, as far as I can tell, the only two names in the top 10, maybe the whole board, that he hasn't fought or that he fought already was JDS and right now Rozenstruik. So the board is wide open. Basically, anyone who wants to fight Gane, that's the fight to make. That's the new guy on the board. He immediately jumped way up.
Hmm. I,
Yeah,
I
he's got an open field.
yeah, I think he wants to reach for the stars, though. I know Derek Lewis wants Overeem, but maybe Derek Lewis wants Cyril Gane.
Yeah,
How
I
do you
mean
like that?
Rozenstruik is solid. No disrespect, but Derek Lewis invented the strategy.
Yeah, king of the come from behind win, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Literally won with 1 second left.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like the opposite of what Mighty Mouse did.
Yeah, with that Volkov fight. Yeah, man. Oh, in terms of technique, I might like Gane and Volkov. That might be nice, right? Volkov's
Yeah.
getting better every time he comes out.
I mean, Gane
Might
and
be an
Overeem
interesting
would
one.
be good.
Yeah. Oh, definitely,
That would
definitely.
definitely be an intelligent striking match. I mean, Overeem was trying to be more intelligent overall, and I
Hmm.
don't know how his whole one more run thing is going, but
Yeah. Still
yeah,
no word on it. Still no word on
yeah. I mean, Gane and Volkov, that's a good one.
it. Yeah, I like that one. Or if he wants to reach for the stars, there's the Black Beast there waiting for him.
Yeah, I mean, with the law, I wouldn't call it a logjam because I mean we're getting Stipe Francis, and then we're getting Jones versus the winner.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of basically who Lewis fights next. Because of
Mhm.
all the three, I'm not sure any of them would warrant an immediate rematch against any of the other ones, regardless of how it plays out.
Yeah, for sure. Who knows? Like, yeah, I think maybe Lewis is just trying to wait on the title shot. Maybe he's happy
Yeah,
with
I mean, he
the pay
definitely
fights right
could.
now. Hmm. But if he wants to entertain Gane, or if Volkov wants Cyril, I'm down for
Yeah,
either one of those.
yeah, it's definitely both of them are solid matchups.
Hell yeah. But yeah, there you go. That closes out the UFC Vegas 20, I believe.
Yeah.
Rozenstruik versus Cyril Gane. We are moving on to UFC 259 this weekend. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Hell
Getting
yeah. I
excited
can't
there.
wait, man. I cannot wait. This is a big goddamn card, top to bottom.
Triple title fights. What the hell, man? That's a blue moon right there.
Yeah.
Don't see that too often. You gotta love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got a guy like Dominic Cruz on the prelims, and you know it's stacked.
It's just stacked. He just got pushed down there. Doesn't give a fuck.
No,
It's
he
all good.
definitely doesn't.
Yeah, man. So
No one understands
awesome.
the game like Cruz.
Nope. But yeah, man, looking good. Got some key fights to look over. Let's dive into those prelims right there. Did you peep that Joseph Benavidez versus Askarov matchup?
Yeah, I'm super excited for that one. I love seeing
Okay.
Benavidez fight.
Yeah, number 2 against number 3. Benavidez obviously a vet, right? Pro
Yeah.
debut in 2006. That was 15 years ago.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, and yeah, we know the story, right? He fought in
Yeah.
Dream with Alistair Overeem on the same card, right? And the WEC, obviously.
Yeah. In the lower weight classes, there are no other names other than Joseph Benavidez. Very few names that come to mind as that far back.
Yeah.
Especially for a guy who's been fighting at the absolute highest level for at least 10 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
15 years even.
Just killing it, man. Yeah, that's some. He's on some Randy Couture / Frankie Edgar longevity, man.
Yeah, I mean he's not even that old right now. I think he's like 37 maybe.
Yeah,
Wait. 36 here.
just always been damn skilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Favorite for bulk of the fan base, obviously.
Yeah.
Never touched championship gold, right? Always lost to the belt holder when he would get there, or he had that split decision against Sergio. But obviously, the Pettis Bros, serious competitors.
Yeah, I mean Sergio is on his way to being a championship fighter in my opinion.
Hell yeah, especially in Bellator, man. I think that's a good landscape for him.
Yeah, they have a really good 135 division for him to move into.
Mm-hmm. And Benavidez, he has that win over Henry Cejudo, right? Version 1 Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, version 1 definitely.
Mostly wrestler brawler Henry Cejudo. But yeah, his opponent Askarov, serious grappler, Russian. It comes with the culture, I guess.
Yeah, definitely does.
Yeah, that he actually won gold in the 2017 men's freestyle wrestling
Oh,
Death
really?
Olympics. Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah.
impressive. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like you were saying, fighters out of Russia, you usually expect a some kind of wrestling base, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot can be said about the same thing. It's just a different type of wrestling that comes in America.
Yeah. Different kind of I guess pedigree.
Yeah,
Slightly
yeah.
different styles and stuff.
It's that's one of the big drawing points of MMA, that there are regional things like that. Like obviously jiu-jitsu is heavily based in South America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things like that. I mean, Muay Thai, right, in the East Asia.
Yeah. The special homelands of the martial arts.
Yeah, that particular type of kickboxing that comes with a lot of the Europe area.
Yeah, man, those guys are awesome strikers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I got you. And no pun intended, just to make sure you heard that right. Excuse me, that was the Deaf Olympics. So Askarov, he's actually a near-deaf fighter.
Oh,
like
really?
Matt Hamill. Yeah, I read up on him. Apparently, he can only hear about 20% of the sounds we hear.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like in a crowded arena. Yeah, in a crowded arena, he's on his own. Like, he can't hear his corner. So I think it's been maybe beneficial that he has a quiet arena to kind of compete in, maybe. Can hear his corner.
Yeah. I mean, that's always a different factor, but I mean, a lot of the times you get proven that some kind of thing that is perceived as a downside or a liability in fights ends up working to your advantage, mainly because you've lived with it, right? It's not a disadvantage to you. It's just part of who you are, right? It's your life. It's
Yeah,
kind of like Nick Newell.
Nick Newell, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has a
exactly.
great attitude. He's not a fighter with one hand. He's a fighter who just happens to have one hand.
Hmm.
And a lot of times people don't expect the type of submissions or the type of guard that he has on his left side and things like that, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
slick, man. He's
yeah,
slick. He
he's
knows
he's
how to use
definitely a
it.
good fighter. He's definitely a good fighter, and he's lived his whole life with his own weapons, right?
Yeah,
There's no reason why he can't use them as good as anyone else, and he absolutely does. So you
yeah.
never know what does and doesn't benefit Askarov.
Yeah, that guy's a shining example, man. Like to
Yeah,
think he was able to put himself into a place where he could face Justin Gaethje, right? He lost to him, but that shows how
yeah,
good he is. You can get a fight with Justin Gaethje at some point in your career. And look at Justin Gaethje where he is now.
yeah. Oh wait, he
Uh,
fought Justin Gaethje?
yeah, he fought Justin Gaethje a while ago, and unfortunately got TKO'd. Um, yeah, Gaethje, heavy hands.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
You're gonna bring it to you. So, but yeah, they traded fists and leather. It was just Gaethje doing what
Yeah,
he does.
it's hard to not have him do that to you.
We'll call it Gaethje. He just got Gaethje.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, I think was that Askarov is like 12-0-1, right? Has
Yeah.
a split draw to Brandon Moreno. I got to watch that fight. It's pretty crazy. I
Yeah.
didn't agree with the decision. I thought Moreno definitely won, but yeah, it was what split draw.
Yeah, yeah, I think something like that. I remember thinking yeah, that Moreno had done enough, right? It seemed like his strikes were hitting harder, right? They had a little more impact.
Yeah, he rocked him a couple times,
Yeah.
and he had a lot of ground control in the second and third round. It felt like, but who knows? Mexico City. He was in his hometown too. If anything, he could have kind of got a controversial victory. But yeah, if I had to be open minded, Askarov, he was more active even when Moreno was controlling him. So I guess I can understand how it could have been scored that way. But again, Mexico City. Come on, judges.
Just this one time.
But yeah, if he wins against Benavidez, obviously Askarov could start knocking on that door for a title shot. Not sure what this win could mean for Benavidez with Moreno. I mean, with Figueiredo on top there. Yeah, you think Moreno? Those guys are gonna scrap on the same card, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. How does this one play out between Benavidez and Askarov? You think?
I think I don't know. I think I would guess Benavidez
Mm-hmm.
just by the amount of experience. But I mean, I think it comes down to that the takedowns. I mean, Joseph Benavidez, in my opinion, will win the stand-up the
Mm-hmm.
majority of the time, but it just depends how much he's able to stand up, right? How much he's able to stay off the cage, bring it back to the middle, create that distance.
Yeah, Asgar, he loves the takedown.
Yeah,
Top position, right? Obviously, is bread and butter, as with most Russians. But
yeah.
have we seen anyone keep Joby down? Other than when he was hurt against Figueiredo? I don't think so. He's pretty good
No,
at Kid
no,
Bear.
yeah, he's definitely got good takedown defense. He's good at getting back up. I mean, those flyweights, man, they're so fast.
Yeah, hard
They
to
have
keep.
so much. Yeah, they have so much gas in the tank. It's just hard to output the type of force you need to keep them down, right?
Mm-hmm. And Askarov, he has been caught, right? He got caught by Moreno in their fight. Took a couple good ones
Yeah.
against Alexandre Pantoja, who he edged out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to keep Joby down if he's trying to do that So
Yeah, same here.
yeah, you want to share a prediction or?
I'm gonna go unanimous decision, Joseph Benavidez.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with the heart, and I think a little bit the mind says Joe B. You know, he's
Yeah,
gonna handle everything that Askarov has to offer and implement his game.
yeah.
And he'll
Or
probably give
at the very least, win the majority of the stand up to the point where just being grinded on the cage doesn't, or a couple takedowns with no activity doesn't warrant the decision.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he'll be able to give Askarov his first loss. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe B. By UD.
All
After
right.
that, Song Yadong. Finally, we get to talk about this guy, the Kung Fu Monkey,
Yeah.
going up against Kyler the Matrix Phillips at bantamweight 135. Yeah, man, Song Yadong. This guy's balls to the wall. Finally got to watch some of his fights, but he's coming off those two controversial decisions, right? The
Yeah,
victory
yeah, I
over
remember both of those.
Mayra, right, and then the
Perez.
draw against Stamen. Yeah, what you think of those?
Uh, it's difficult to argue, right? I mean, it's on the record, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
in the moment, I thought Vera had done enough.
Mhm.
Cody, I don't know which round was it with Cody? That's a little further back.
With Cody, it was I think I believe majority draw.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and I remember watching the replay, and Cody just looks so pissed because yeah, man, uh, he did good and he controlled Song Yadong, but I don't know. I guess the Kung Fu Monkey got luck on his side.
Yeah, maybe the judges saw the striking. Maybe it doesn't come to memory right now.
Yeah, yeah. But barring those two bouts, obviously got to give Song Yadong respect because his style is just like getting pedal to the metal, man. Always 100.
Yeah,
No, he never checks out, right? He doesn't give up. You know, we're not going to name anyone, but there are fighters that do check out mentally. You
yeah,
know, this is a thing. Yeah, always goes for the finish or for the final bell.
yeah. He
Now,
definitely does.
did you get a chance to look over Kyler Phillips though?
I definitely remember the name. I'm trying
Mhm.
to take a look at his record right now just to see which. I think I remember a knockout of some kind.
Yeah, he's a goddamn brutalizer, man. I watched his last match with Cameron Else. Got very good footwork, man. Yes, his strikes are like they sting, and plays that outside game very well. He really does try to implement the matrix, because yeah, Cameron struggled to find his range against
Oh yeah,
Kyler. Yeah, and I think where he really shines is when he puts it all together. He starts grappling and stuff. He's got good transition, moves really quickly on the ground, and then when he has
okay.
space, he's like he's striking. He's not. I don't think he looks to submit. I think he wants to beat him up.
Yeah. I
Yeah, hit that
mean, I did this say this sounds familiar with the
yeah.
nickname Matrix. I feel like we've talked about this guy before.
Maybe before. Maybe that was Lomachenko. Lomachenko has that name.
Oh, does he? That might be it then.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, I'm loving all these fresh, highly skilled bantamweights coming into UFC, man.
Yeah,
I said it before, and I will say it forever, man. This division was propped up by the bantamweight goat Dominic Cruz.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, man, look at it. It's on fire right now, man. But
Yeah,
how
by
do you see it?
necessity, everyone developed footwork. Everyone developed clean striking.
Yeah.
Everyone developed some kind of, X factor that creates a variable in their strategy, right?
hmm hmm So much versatility, man. It's freaking
Yeah.
beautiful.
They're strong enough to get those one hit knockouts, just like the 145ers. They have the cardio to go for days, 25 minutes, 15 minutes, no problem.
Really premier division for talent, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean there's a lot of room, right? Cuz like I mean Cody trying to go down and TJ trying to go down, neither of that kind of played out.
Yeah.
But I mean up and down from 135 and 145, that's proven to be workable. I mean, Edgar and Aldo came down and looked good.
Yeah, man. They're still doing it, man. Respect to those guys.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of the guys here could definitely move up. Like, I mean, Caceres reminds me of Magny with how tall he is.
Yeah, definitely. You always think, when's that guy gonna decide to just like start eating, lifting heavy?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty exciting.
How tall is Alex Caceres?
Alex Caceres?
5'9", 5'10"?
I wouldn't know. Don't have the note down right now.
Yeah,
but he is one lanky boy.
Yeah.
I could see Corey Sandhagen definitely moving up sometime. That guy's really lanky.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely could.
Yeah,
and I mean, he might feel more rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, freaking bantamweight, featherweight, man. But yeah, for Song Yadong and Kyler Phillips, man, how do you think this one goes?
I'm more familiar with Song.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it seems like from what you're saying and based on the record I'm looking at, Kyler Phillips, he definitely likes to bang.
Hell yeah.
I think with the track record and with how clean Song is when people come to bang, I think he might pull out the win. I think he'll probably get a knockout in the second round.
Shoot. That's awesome, man. It's awesome. Like it. But yeah, as fan friendly as Song Yadong is, I'm gonna go with Kyler Phillips, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man. I think he's gonna use his technical approach to probably secure a less controversial unanimous decision compared to Song Yadong.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Vera one. There's a lot of clinch, right? There's a lot of knees. There's a lot of inside attacks that Vera landed well.
Yeah, he seemed to have edged him.
Yeah, it seems like that. But I mean, 5 fights from now, people will just see the decision.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's when you have 2 in a row like that, it's really weird. It's such a weird place to be in, especially when you're like a fan-friendly fighter too. People don't know how to feel about you.
Yeah, it definitely changes opinions a little bit. Not opinions really, but it's like, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, I'm picking unanimous decision.
Okay.
Typically, as time goes on for a younger fighter, I think it's gonna, they're usually harder to finish. So I'm hoping that he won't get clocked by Song Yadong here.
Yeah.
I see him surviving for the 3 rounds. So secure UD on that one. I won't be surprised if we get finished though.
Yeah. I mean, either way, they seem like they're both looking for it.
Yeah, man. That's going to be a good fight. Definitely a must watch.
Yeah.
And above that, some more bantamweight action. Throb, this is my number 1 guy, right?
Yeah.
Number 1 guy at bantamweight. All time, full homo, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
22 wins, 3 losses, Dominic Cruz, the Dominator. Obviously, he's fallen on hard times. You could argue he's lost to pep in his step. He's not as fast as he used to be. It has that TKO lost to Kudo, right? Blaming the ref for it.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And then before that, he got dominated by Cody Garbrandt. Dominator got dominated. It was painful to watch. I remember you guys texting me that night.
It was painful.
No, we can't be because I didn't get to watch it live. And you're like, Cody, school dom, and I was like, no.
I to this day, I think what happened is that Cody Garbrandt has always been that Cody Garbrandt. Yeah. It's just you hit him hard enough to knock the sense out of him, literally, not figuratively, and he'll just start wailing. And I just don't think Dominic hits that hard.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Dominic's punching power, but I mean, you look at Cody Garbrandt's 3 knockout skid, Dillashaw, Munoz. Those guys pack a much bigger punch.
For sure. Yeah, yeah.
And I
Cruz
think,
is.
yeah, Cruz is the guy, who wins every step of the fight, and it's a unanimous decision by the end of it, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, did I even say his opponent? So Cruz is
Kenny.
ranked 11 people, and he's gonna be fighting unranked Casey Kenny. I've said this before, I'll say it again. The love child of Smiling Sam Alley and TJ Dillashaw. Just take one good look at him. You'll see what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, the strongest thing about Cruz has always been his mind, right? I don't have any doubt that if he's as injury free as possible, he can still hang at the top of the division. Right? It is scary as a Cruz fan that he's seemingly decoded by some of the world's best, right? Cahuto, Cody,
Yeah.
seem to just know what's going on, but his style so unorthodox. See, it's just 11 years from his pro debut. It took them 11 years to figure out Dom Cruz.
Yeah. And there's still guys coming up that they just don't have the time by this point, right? You're 25 years old. As much footage as there is on Dominic Cruz, you're not gonna be able to catch him as quickly as you think you are.
Yeah, yeah. He's so like well versed and intelligent
Yeah.
about the fight game. So, Casey Kenny, he was last on the Khabib Gagey card, so I know you definitely saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fought Nathaniel Wood, right? That was a crazy ass fight.
Here, it's not fresh in my memory. Let me
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. They scrapped all 3 rounds, man, and out of all the finishes that night and all the other fights above it, it's still one fight of the night, man.
Oh, did it? Damn.
Yeah, over Khabib submitting Gagey. So for anyone listening, go watch that scrap, man. Casey Kenny versus Nathaniel Wood, UFC 254. Yeah, Casey Kenny, super technical, super fundamental. Good kickboxer, right?
Oh wait, I remember this fight. I'm just looking over highlights now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
remembering it's honestly Nathaniel Wood's hair that I remember. There's nothing very particular about it. It just looks like
So English.
yeah, he's I don't want to say like pretty boy, but
Yeah, yeah.
but that's kind of what I remember. But yeah, I specifically remember that this was a good fight.
You know that who was that one fighter who would always do that classic sideways boxing stance?
Green?
No, like the olden days one, like 50s, the guy with the handlebar mustache or whatever. He had a monocle,
Oh,
like topless with the sideways.
oh, the meme guy.
Yeah, that meme guy. That's what
Oh,
Casey, or that's what Nathaniel would remind me
yeah.
of. Oh yeah. But yeah, Casey Kenny, man. Yeah, if you remember, yeah, he had great skills in the pocket, right? And good offense, tight defense,
Yeah.
solid conditioning. They went hard all 3 rounds. You got the UD over Wood.
Yeah, I mean Kenny was swinging pretty wild too. Not wild, but he was putting some power into that hand.
Yeah, man, he likes to hurt his opponents for
Yeah.
sure. The way he throws, scary guy, man.
He has a
But
good
yeah,
1-2 setup too, right? Like he'll one, and then there'll be like a quarter-second pause where it seems like he's not going to two, but then when he twos, he fucking twos.
throws like a freaking baseball. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man, it's really good shit. So yeah, here he goes. He's trying to claw into the top 15, going up against number 11, greatest bantamweight all time. How do you think these two pair up, man?
I think 3 rounds. I think Dominic gets it done. I think
Yeah.
he may get caught, maybe knocked down. I don't think he's very worn in any way, chin wise.
Hmm.
I mean, as much as he wants to argue it, that knee he got from Cejudo was clean. It wasn't right
Yeah.
on the knee, but I mean, it was just above it. It was a lot of force. It completely rocked the jaw on the head. I mean,
Yeah, he was hurt.
yeah,
Hurt.
he definitely was. But I mean, I think 3 rounds he can get it done. I'm gonna go split decision. I think Kenny will have some good moments. Maybe take a round.
Nice. That's spicy split.
Hmm.
You think one judge is gonna give it to Casey?
Yeah, I think one shot could change things. I mean, with
Yeah.
Casey can go 3 rounds. He showed.
Yeah.
He's got he does have pretty good striking compared to Dominic,
Mhm.
experience wise, and I think with how how much he tries to devastate his opponents, just one shot could lead to a knockdown that changes the round, and that might sway a judge.
That's true. Yeah, I'm always interested when people say split decision because it's like, so you want like one judge give it to the other guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean a
But
knockdown's big enough. I think if it's going to be split, it might be that, and I think being as young as Casey is, how prime he is. I think he's only 28, 29 years old right now. That's like the
good
perfect
stuff.
balance of physicality and experience that you want.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's
So
in
you
a
get,
good place, but I think this is going to be that big one that real shows him what the highest level is.
yeah, for sure.
He'll have his
Cruz is
moments.
definitely like, I don't know if it's the right guy to go try and get to the top 15.
Yeah,
So I'm
especially
gonna
on.
go with. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, especially on. This is your first ranked fight, right? This is your first ranked opponent.
Yeah. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, I'm going with Dominic UD.
Okay.
I think Casey Kenny, he's super good in the fundamentals, but that's exactly what Dominic's style like circles around. He circles around the fundamental fighter. So yeah, I see him sliding with the UD. Obviously, what you said kind of scares me. The power's there, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see if he lands it though. So yeah, I'll say Dominic will slide away with the UD. Good stuff.
Yeah, that
Moving
was
into
that was
the
my second choice.
yeah. Split decision though, in case Kenny puts that stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
mean,
We'll see.
athleticism was ultimately the thing that allowed Cody Garbrandt to beat Cruz.
Yeah,
Who knows?
that's
Casey
true.
Kenny's not in that place.
Yeah, good mix of the skill and the game planning, right? So
Yeah,
he needs
yeah.
that game.
He definitely
The
does.
skill is definitely there. Yeah.
I mean, Cody Garbrandt got a little cocky when he fought Cruz.
Yeah. Still worked out though.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah. But yeah, moving into the main card now, heating up. We got Thiago Marreta Santos coming back, number 2 against number 4 Alexander Rakic.
Rakic?
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know,
know.
he's born in Vienna, Austria, but he represents Serbia. That's where his parents were born. He said he's treated like a king there.
Oh, damn. Good for him.
That is. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely one of those fights. Everybody, you make sure you get your food and drinks in advance, right?
Yeah, you don't want to get up for 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, both guys are finishers. Thiago Santos, super dangerous Muay Thai kickboxer, always throws heat. Alexander on paper, more well-rounded. Had that extremely dominant performance over Anthony Smith, right?
Yeah.
Kind of highlighted that gap, right, between 185 and 205. I think Smith would be one of those guys that would do good in a 195 division.
Yeah, definitely.
That's off topic, though. Thiago, though, he'll be coming off that loss to Glover, right? Got subbed in the 3rd round. Amazing fight by both those guys.
Yeah.
I remember you picked Glover that night, right? I thought Thiago would come back like the same one that fought John, but I never considered he was coming back from double knee surgery.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting a submission, but
That's no down talk to Glover's performance. He got rocked, and he still like did
yeah.
what he needed to do. And
I mean,
fucking
41 years
fight.
old, that chin is still going, right? It's doing its job.
Yeah, word up, bud.
5-fight win streak for Teixeira. Shout out. Title
Shout out
shot.
to Bud, man. Yeah. So, how do you see this one playing out with these fellas?
Man, I think it's tough. I mean, I think
definitely you don't want to put money on because you don't
yeah,
know.
it's literally like 50-50. Like It's very. I think wasn't the decision loss to Ozdemir a little bit controversial for Rakic?
I think so. Yeah, I think a
Yeah.
lot of people were saying that Ozdemir definitely won. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, didn't Ozdemir win? I thought
Oh,
Rakic won. Or
well,
was
we'll
it
have
that?
to check. Let's
I
see
don't.
here.
Maybe I'm mistaking because Rakic lost to Ozdemir.
Yes, yes, he did.
Alexander.
Yeah, yeah. So it might have been that fight. There was a controversial decision that Volkan was in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the one, but anyway, his record is very good lately, and I don't know, man. It's so hard with these guys
Yeah, I apologize to
because
all five fans. I have no clue.
yeah, me either. I mean, this is literally just like who lands first. Maybe they'll both just stand there and wait.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be an all-out war, and then I mean, I really don't know. I'm gonna
Well,
go
one thing,
Santos. I think he's hungry. I think he
nice.
he had that long layoff from
Mhm.
Jones. Ended up getting submitted despite having a good fight versus Tajira. I think he's looking to get back. I think he can beat these guys. Or I think he thinks he can beat these guys, and that's what's going to carry him through it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And his wife just won her last fight in the last card. Shout out to Yana Kunitskaya.
Oh, yeah. We mentioned that not long ago.
Yeah. So I'll keep it spicy, man. I'll go with Rakic sub in the third round just to throw something out there.
Yeah, it's so random. Just pick the off topic thing.
We'll see, because Rakic, he did wrestle out Anthony Smith. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that you might have to look for. Other than that, these guys might just finish each other standing.
Yeah, they definitely might. But I mean, it's 15 minutes.
Hmm.
So
They're gonna
Santos
go
has done
hard.
25.
Yeah, they're gonna go friggin' hard. Yeah,
Hmm.
I might have made a mistake.
Yeah, you said it, man. It's like
It's locked in, man.
you laid the what is it? A card laid is a card played.
Yeah. Okay. Racking my third round sub. Let's go. Oh fuck yeah, man. Moving on from that. Number 14, Islam Makachev finally coming back. The
Oh
AKA
yeah,
Prodigy. He's gonna be fighting Drew Dober. Freaking dog, yo.
yeah. Drew Dover. He loves. He just loves to do dog shit. No, no disrespect.
Yeah, man. Every time we look at the lightweight picture, like Drew Dober's not even ranked, man. This
Yeah, I
guy's
mean he's doing
after like
good.
8 years with the UFC, just clawing into the top 15.
Yeah, back to back 3 streaks. Benil Dariush, very high profile.
Yeah, and he did finish. He had a really big win over was it Alexander Hernandez as well?
Yeah,
Poor
yeah,
Alexander Hernandez, falling on hard times there.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah. For me, I highly support Islam.
Yeah,
I'm on the hype train, man. DC, Khabib, they give him praise, and I'm on it. I'm about it.
yeah. I mean, I get DC trains with all these guys and everything, but straight up wrestling, he said he can probably beat Khabib.
Holy shit.
I mean, I saw in a recent post with him and John Anik, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and DC was saying, straight up wrestling, Islam Makhachev could probably beat Khabib, is what DC said. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, man. And I hope it's not them just,
Yeah,
trying to
just hyping up their
blow
friend or
smoke up his
something like
ass.
that. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, his record, it's solid, right? It
Mm-hmm.
paints the picture that he's got a well-rounded skill set. He's got a solid base to fall back on. He's obviously got
Mm-hmm.
a lot of motivation despite the layoff he's coming off of.
Yeah, so like I think Drew Dober is actually a really good test because he does have that KO loss to Adriano Martins, right? Kind of just got caught.
Yeah,
But
and
it kind of says that, he does not have the same chin as Khabib, who has a
yeah,
godly chin.
yeah. There's no stopping Drew Dober either. There's every
Yeah.
every every time there's a moment that can be capitalized on, it may be.
Hell yeah, man. What is he with 3-win streak, right? All KO TKO, man.
Yeah.
He's on a good run right now, man. Coming into the top 15. So I guess the question is, do you think Islam's grown enough to not get cracked by Drew Dober?
This is another hard one, but I think he can. I think it might end up being unanimous decision, Makachev.
Yeah, me too. I think he'll get it done. I think he's, with all the praise he's receiving, it's hard to ignore.
Yeah. At the same time, I mean, a guy who's wanting to get knockouts, capitalize on mistakes. A wrestler, especially a well-versed wrestler, like American wrestling is one thing, but it usually comes tied with boxing. Whereas Russian wrestling, you get a good mix of what their striking is capable of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And it's much newer to the modern MMA scene than American wrestling is, and it's clearly proving its dominance over the divisions right now, or at least the lightweight division.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Dober can stop Islam.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm probably gonna watch the entire card if I can.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, but that's another good one, man. So many good bouts there. We are moving on. Let's move on into the
title picture
fights. Yeah, Jesus Christ, here we freaking go. But yeah, that first one right there, Piotr or Peter. Guess we'll go with Peter.
Yeah, Peter
Yan versus Aljamain Sterling, man. Title fight at bantamweight 135. And yeah, here we go. 3 different divisions on this night, fighting for titles. It's absolutely tremendous.
Yes.
Peter Yan obviously defending for the first time, right? Beat Jose Aldo. And that man, that was a hard match you wanted Jose Aldo to win so bad, and he did so well in the beginning. But he gassed out.
Yeah.
Poor Aldo. Just that conditioning, I guess. Maybe, what do you think? It was the weight cut? Or
I think I wouldn't say entirely. I think just, combination of things. People talk about age. They talk about the weight cut. They talk about wear and tear on the body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all 3 boxes checked by Aldo.
Yeah.
I think it's just, he's not old by any means, but he hasn't had a break in a really long time.
Yeah, dude just keeps scrapping, man.
Right? He's only 34.
Mm-hmm. He's got that Shogun mileage on him.
Yeah, I know. I remember people were talking about Shogun being worn by the time he was 31, 32.
Yeah.
And I mean, the era he came up in, he was like early 20s.
Yeah, Pride too, where they had foot stomps, kick your opponent on the ground, even if they're in the ground position by today's standards.
Yeah.
You didn't give a fuck back then.
No, it was literally just like a street fight with a ref there.
That's why Anderson Silva was always so cool in the UFC. He's like, it's a fight. It's normal. I'm from Pride. It's way more savage than this. Shout out to Anderson Silva. Respect.
Yeah.
But yeah, Peter Yan. A lot of people, Aljamain, well, most notably says that his path to the title was kind of gifted. Strong words, but if there's anyone that can put it to the test, it's definitely Aljamain, right? He is streaking. He is streaking ever since that Moraes knockout, right? Yeah. Got a submission over Cody Stamen, beat Jimmy Rivera, Pedro Munoz, Corey Sandhager submitted him. He is undoubtedly the number 1 title contender for
for sure.
Yeah, so obviously you got Peter Yan. He's a marauder, loves to kickbox, but he can grapple. He can keep the fight where he wants it. Aljamain Sterling is going to be testing that. He keeps it funky. Likes to use his wrestling. Has funky striking too. How do you see this playing out, man? This is a very spicy cookie right here.
I think Peter Yan gets it done by unanimous decision.
Damn, you on the Yan train?
Yeah, I think you said it yourself. Aljamain, he's funky. He mixes things up. He kind of has his own style about him. I think Peter Yan is more fundamental, and Aljamain is not Dominic Cruz quirky. Where he bases his strategy around the fundamental fighter.
Okay.
I think the difference here is Peter Yan will just land more of the cleaner shots. I think he'll get the better of the grappling situations. I don't see either of these guys knocking each other out. I mean, like they got a lot of. I mean, if anything, Peter Yan might knock out Aljamain. Aljamain doesn't have a lot of finishes on his record.
Yeah.
I think just by the odds, I think Peter Yan will control more of the fight. He'll get the more effective strikes to win the grappling exchanges. That's what I think.
Yeah, cruise away with the UD.
Yeah, I think. That's exactly it.
Yeah, man, I am on the complete opposite side, man.
Damn,
I'm on the Sterling train.
Did that a few times tonight.
Yeah, man, good stuff. I like it. Makes it exciting.
Yeah.
Hey, I wish we could, or I wish I could keep track of both our guessing things, but it's just too much. I'm sorry, man.
I'll get that goddamn page set up. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I believe went to Sanhagen and his performances against Munoz and Rivera, where he just had both guys guessing. And Munoz, he's grown from it. Rematch will be down the road, I'm pretty sure, but I think he's funky enough to keep Jan guessing.
Yeah.
I want to keep it spicy here, and I think he'll take it by UD. I just think he's long, he's lanky, he's funky. I like his attitude. I like his approach. So I'm going, I guess, with the hot on this one. Aljamain Sterling by UD. I think he'll be able to implement his game and maybe just control Jan.
Yeah.
Probably won't finish him, though.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's I like it when we pick opposite sides, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
Has Aljamain had a 5-round fight yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No. And if he did have a main event slot, he hasn't gone 5. So conditioning might be
yeah, that was one of the things that I thought, because he did 5 rounds with Aldo, right, Jan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the freaking world's best. Yeah, I'm looking down here, and he only had a 5-round fight in a smaller promotion, CFFC.
They might have done like 3-minute rounds. Because okay.
5 in here, 5. Yeah, he won the bantamweight championship.
Oh, okay.
But that was a long time ago.
Definitely.
Who knows? We'll see. We'll see if he has the conditioning to stave off Peter Yan. 25 minutes is a long time with that.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Aldo knows. All due respect. Yeah, man. Moving forward from that, though, finally, really good, really happy to see Amanda Nunes coming back. She's gonna be fighting Megan Anderson, who herself is, obviously, I think the obvious winner or the obvious pick is obvious here. But Megan Anderson does have power.
I'm gonna spice things up
a little,
and say Amanda unanimous decision. Okay.
She's not gonna get the pitch this time.
That's mean. I'm sorry, Megan Anderson. I sincerely apologize, but I mean, I look over the division right now, right? The picture. I mean, there basically is no division for featherweight, and at bantamweight, it's. I mean, obviously, Jermaine Durandamy had her moments, and she got outplayed on the ground, and she seems like she's fixed that, right? Holly
Mm-hmm.
Holm. I mean, she's obviously another champion, and I'm not sure her ground game has been tested the way that Amanda could test it, right?
For sure. Amanda's got underrated
Yeah,
wrestling just because she's a knockout
yeah, and she's
artist.
got so much cardio. She's got so much power. Not to mention her technicality on the ground, right? She's got a great submission game. I mean, I just as of right now, I no disrespect, obviously, to Megan Anderson, but I don't see anyone in either division beating Amanda Nunes right now.
The Lioness. It's just how do you stack up against her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Megan Anderson does have a puncher's chance, I feel, but other than that,
even.
I'm a little.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go
No,
ahead.
no, yeah, I interrupted you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna just call myself a casual for Megan Anderson. She more or less snuck into the title shot for me, right? There's no featherweight rankings. Yeah, with the beast Nunes is, I can understand that this can happen when it comes to finding contenders at 145.
Yeah,
But yeah. Other than her fight with Norma Dumont, Megan Anderson, she had a good KO punch. I just didn't see anything that she would offer Amanda that would give her any
yeah,
trouble, other than maybe her
yeah.
size.
And at the same time, we've already seen, arguably the second world's best at flyweight. Potentially, if you want to argue body of work, simply because Cyborg has been at 145 longer, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, obviously, at that weight class, Cyborg is one of the top fighters in the world, and we saw how that
Yeah.
played out with Nunes.
I don't think anyone saw that fight coming.
No,
No one could
no,
have
I
predicted
mean,
that. Just
Cyborg first round getting knocked out. That was unexpected.
that was up there with like the Holm and
Yeah,
Rousey finish in terms of shock factor. Just the way that she did it. God damn, Amanda Nunes. That's when
yeah,
everybody
and
woke up, right? Like, oh,
with all
oh
that
my god,
retirement talk, I
she's
read
back.
that she has a newfound motivation. Right now that
Oh shit.
now that her wife Nina Ansarov, they had their first child, right? They have was it
Yeah,
a
they
daughter? I
did.
think. I
I think it
yeah,
was a girl. Yeah.
yeah, and that's like a newfound motivation for her. I was reading earlier, and that's interesting because I mean after this, I don't see much activity at 145 unless they actually spend some time building the division. But if
Mm-hmm.
Amanda wants to keep fighting, I mean, I'm completely open to a GDR rematch
Yes.
because
That's a
that
good one.
stand up of GDR is undeniable, and she got the submission against Pena. That's big.
Mm-hmm. GDR. She gave Amanda's Nunes problems on the feet. I
Hmm.
feel. Yeah. So I would definitely entertain that
I mean,
rematch if she's
they
not
might
retiring.
argue GDR to win one more, but I mean, I think she can beat most. I'm confident she could win another fight in 135
For sure. Or
or
145?
35. Did I say 45?
35. Well, isn't GDR in 145? Or is she doing
She's
135
135
now?
now. But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
she's already beat the
nice.
majority of the top ranked, right? She beat Holmes, she beat Ladd, she beat. Well, I don't know where Pennington is now.
She's trying to get a title fight.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I think between this fight and the layoff, if GDR wants to win one more, easier said than done, obviously, but I think she could do it, and that gives her a really strong
Yeah,
argument for a rematch.
for sure. I would definitely just get right on that rematch. I would watch that shit right
Yeah,
away. Yeah, so I agree with that. Yeah, here we go. Overlooking Megan.
yeah,
Sorry, Megan.
absolutely.
Over here.
I think Amanda Nunes will finish it second round.
Second, nice, a finish. I like it. Yeah, I think. I'm gonna say
Oh,
first.
okay.
I'll say first round. Let's go, Nunes. Punch her in the
Yeah.
face. Punch her in the face. I'm just glad to see her
Yeah,
back.
definitely.
Glad to
Definitely. I mean,
see her.
we only have so many fights, Amanda Nunes fights left, right? She's obviously done
I know, right?
she's really young, 32, very young. But she's already done
Mhm.
everything she possibly could. She could GSP her way on out the door and come back later.
Yeah, man, she definitely could. Just, it's such a treat to
Yeah,
watch her and her attitude, how she smiles during
yeah.
combat.
People know her as the record and oh, she beat Rousey, she beat Tate, she beat Home, blah blah blah. But I mean, I was there. I saw that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Like
Yeah,
every
seeing it
fight
live, the
when
emotion.
she hits someone, it's like, god damn.
For me, man, that home
Oh yeah.
knockout knocked her out with a head kick. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, please, you did it with her
Yeah,
own kick.
Home shocked the world with that thing.
Yeah, and then Amanda Nunes was like, let me try. Bink. Oh, I remember just seeing it. I was like, oh god, she homed
Yeah.
home. She homed home.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyways, good luck, Megan. I guess with all due
Yeah.
respect. Good luck. And now the main event of the evening. Oh my goodness. Jan Blachowicz versus Israel Adesanya. Israel moving up after TKOing Paulo Costa, decisioning Romero, KOing Whitaker, decisioning Gastelum. All wars, all fantastic performances by Israel. Now he's moving up. At first, I felt like it was weird timing, but now it's like, here we are, and now it's the right time.
Yeah. I mean,
You got Jan TKO'd Reyes. That one was a shocker, and he's been
yeah.
doing good. He has that dead man's rope
Yeah,
that he keeps with him.
I don't know if I'm on board with that, but cool. I want to know a little more about who the dead guy was.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just some random dude. He said he just went out for a walk one day because him and his wife live in like basically a remote area,
Okay.
and
Growing
homeboy was just
potatoes, I
hanging there.
assume.
I don't know. Just went for a walk and saw a guy who hung himself,
That's
and then they never elaborated on that guy.
yeah. I mean, that's. I like to hear more about the guy, but also Jan's motivations for why he felt the need to do what he did with the little bracelet thing, right? I just want to
Yeah,
know why, kind of thing.
that's
It's
awesome
very
voodoo shit,
interesting.
man.
It's very intriguing. You caught my attention.
Yeah. Well, in the I think it was an embedded episode. He said that where he comes from, they said if you keep the rope of a dead man of someone who killed themselves with it, it's good
Oh,
luck.
really? It's like
Yeah,
a local culture, kind of regional thing, kind.
I guess so. And so he says it's worked out for him 90% of the time since then,
Okay.
right? So I guess he's talking about that
Yeah,
Thiago
back to
Santos
back
loss.
8 streaks or 4 streaks, right? Minus the
Yeah,
Santos.
yeah, yeah. Because Santos, he don't care about your dead man
Yeah,
rope.
you're the dead man.
He bringing the
Yeah.
hammer. Yeah, man. Gosh, this fight. How is this gonna go, man? So many opinions. It's really polarizing, right? There's some people who think Izzy's just gonna absolutely dominate like he did Costa, and there's people that are like Polish power, man. Izzy's gonna feel the Polish power.
I think I'm on the side of a hearty, beef and potato fed diet. I think. I mean, I heard just earlier today that Israel said, "Don't be surprised if I come in 5-10 pounds below the limit," and
Oh yeah,
then
yeah.
Yan
Planning
maybe
to
cutting
get up.
down that many pounds, probably more, right? And at this point in his
Mm,
career, his motivation and everything he has to do everything he possibly can in this fight, his diet, his camp, his everything, I think there's going to be no slip-ups with Yan. And I think,
Hell yeah, because this is
this is the biggest fight of his career, despite the fact that he just won the belt, right? This is the one that proves that, you defend the title. That's the next step after winning the title.
It's kind of like he's fighting like a Mini Jones.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, 20-0, undefeated. I mean that's not a little thing, but I think as far as Israel goes, Kelvin Gastelum gave him some problems, and he is a lot smaller. Doesn't hit anywhere nearly as hard as Yan. And Yoel Romero, obviously age plays a factor. He couldn't burst as hard and as fast as he wanted to for 25 minutes. Paulo Costa, I feel, might have been a mental block.
3 years prior.
But I mean, Kelvin Gastelum, out of his last 5-6 opponents, I feel, was the one who really showed up. And I think Yan is going to show up. And considering the size, the performance, and everything at this weight class, Israel coming in obviously underweight, likely. I just think one punch will equal 2 or 3, maybe 4 for Israel.
Yeah, and Yan can definitely take it too, right? It took Thiago Santos to put him away.
And I mean, that's not to say he didn't fight Reyes and Anderson and Rockhold and Manua Cannonier.
Exactly, and he took bombs from those guys too. So it's a hard sell for Izzy. I don't know how he's gonna do it. He's obviously more technical. He sets up a lot of traps.
He definitely does.
A lot of people thought like, what's wrong with Costa when they fought, but he just kept Costa guessing, right? The low kick kept him off balance. He froze him kind of like how Cyril froze Rozenstruik.
Yeah, just the variation, right? The volume, the regularity, the way he saw the movements, right? He saw how he moved his foot, or how he kind of did like a half step thing when he was about to strike. He just kept him guessing. But I think I honestly think the strength difference will be the decider. I mean, it's really difficult to call.
Yeah, Jan's like a first gen, World of Warcraft when they had the top down thing. He's that kind of
yeah, where you just click. It's like StarCraft campaign, right? Where you have your what's the guy's name? The main guy. Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, he's got like 10 times more health than the regular Marines, right? Jim Raynor.
Yeah.
Jim Raynor. It's like you got Jim Raynor, and you click on him, and he's got his custom voice and his little white circle around his name or his character instead of the blue one. Yeah, and you click him on someone, and he just stands there, and he goes, man. He goes. He'll fight like 6 enemies. He'll just stand there and eat it all.
What's that thing the young ones say? An absolute unit.
Absolute unit.
Exactly what he is. He is an absolute unit.
I honestly think the way it'll play out is Israel will do his thing, but Yan will land in the first round. Late in the first round, probably. Israel probably come in stronger, faster. Yan will find his range, and then second round, it'll only take a few. He'll realize, Kelvin Gastelum did this to me. This guy's, like 2 Kelvin Gastelums in the trench coat.
Holy fuck, yeah, man. It's super hard.
I mean, I can easily see just as easily. Like, I'm talking 55-45. I could see Israel just putting on a clinic and wearing down the mountain. Like, I wouldn't. I'm like crossed between a second round finish for Yan or a third round finish for Adesanya.
I know it's hard, but it's like when you look at it, it's gonna go.
I don't think it's going all the way.
And if it does, oh my god, that's gonna be a slobber.
No one is stopping.
Fuck yeah!
I'm going second finish.
I don't know. Gun to your head.
Yan second PKO.
Gun to my head. Should I go opposite again here? It's hard, man. Meat and potatoes. Polish power. No, man, I'm gonna go Jan, man. Third round, TKO,
Yeah.
man. It's just okay. What's my reasoning here? They're both fantastic fighters. Izzy, you're awesome. Don't be grabbing dog balls, man. I'm gonna go with Jan.
Yeah, I saw. I actually last time we talked about that, right? And I
Yeah, he
looked it
did
up,
it,
and
man.
I was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Some Luke
Yeah,
Rockhold shit. Remember when Luke Rockhold held that tiger's balls?
I mean that feels like a little more of an alpha male thing. You know, it's a tiger. But I mean, your own dog. That's like it's like, yo, I'm gonna grab this dog's balls for internet hype.
Just
Yeah.
posted. One of the most confusing messages ever sent by
Yeah.
Israel, man. So just for that, I'm gonna go Jan. Third round TKO. But yeah, obviously on the real side, won't be surprised if there's some kind of clinic
Yeah,
by Adesanya, and we'll
it's
see
very
what
close.
happens.
This
from
is
there.
by far. I mean, on another note, I really hope Jan wins, just because it's been years since the names Cormier and Jones weren't involved in the 205 title picture, and I'd like to see how the division
let's
plays
get
out
some,
without one guy trying to hold two belts and fight for both of them, once a year.
Yeah, disruptor, man. Yeah, definitely disruptor. I like the stability vision you got there. I want some stability for that
I
heavyweight.
mean, like Jan, he's got no shortage of contenders. Obviously, Tajira is waiting in the wind, right? He's waiting for their winner,
Fuck
obviously.
Yeah. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
fantastic one.
Polish
winner.
Power versus Lunchbox Fist. Tajira's got some big hands.
Mike Tyson power. Oh yeah, man, and his grappling.
Yeah,
is
it definitely
insane,
is.
man.
He's basically just like just as well rounded and powerful as Jan. That's one I want to see.
For sure. Oh, excited, man. Excited for this picture, light heavyweight, man. Yeah, Izzy, don't be grabbing dog balls, but yeah, let's go, Jan. Yeah, let's close that out, man. This was a good pod. I am super excited for this weekend. It's gonna be awesome watching it live, baby. Yes, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks as always, Throb Lowe. Let's get out of here for the night. Hespect to you, my friend, and Hespect to everybody out there.
Peace.
Peace, man. Hey, thank you so much for listening in on today's episode of the Hespect MMA podcast. If you'd like to connect with me and discuss your own responses over anything MMA related, come follow my Instagram or Twitter at Hespect MMA Pod. And for those of you listening in via YouTube, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to show some continued love and support. Appreciation to you, and tune on in the next episode. Much Hespect.